This is a 57 classic, what is it called? 57 reissue, custom shop reissue, I think it's called. And it's got a little certificate that comes with it. I just wanted a Goldtop all my life, and I finally got one. As you can see, I don't treat it that well, but I'm going to treat this one a little better, clean it all up, and put it on eBay. This guitar was one of those rare ones where you sit there and it feels so good in the shop. Played it through a Blues Junior. Sounded good in the shop. I've had some good moments with it playing, but I've had more moments where I'm sitting there wondering why this guitar seems to fail in my hands than I have had good moments with it. The other day I tried to play some slide with it, and you can actually, you know, with a slide, almost every time you get in here at the octave and you start to get, you know, sort of an undertone, overtone sort of thing going on, and all I got was just an incredible mismatch, as if the guitar wasn't set up right, and the guitar is set up right. So I just think it's me and this guitar just don't get along that well. So the original SG there was $350 at the time, which I guess makes an expensive guitar of its day. But yeah, this is a $2,700 guitar, and just doesn't work for me. And which, you know, I kind of feel bad because I like the way it looks, and you know, having aspired to have one all these years is kind of a shame. You know, now I finally got one in my hands where I can pretend to be a better guitar player than I am, and it just doesn't work. So this one's, I think I'm just going to let it go on eBay, or try to sell it on eBay or something like that, or Craigslist. Just don't care for it that much. And this is one of the very, very rare guitars I've ever not liked after I bought it, because I usually play everything quite a bit before I buy it. And I didn't succumb to like the first time in my hands thing either. I went and played it once, said I cannot buy this because it feels good and it's so darn expensive. And I went back and played it again and it still felt good at the time. So it's got a very thick neck, which, you know, actually I like because it slows you down. It doesn't let you do dumb licks, because you have to think of what you're going to play before you play on this guitar. It just doesn't work for me, so it's gonna go. No, these are burst bucker 2s.
Oh, those are burst buckers, okay.
Burst bucker 2s, and
maybe that's why it doesn't work.
I'm sorry, it's burst bucker 1s. Which means they're underpowered, which is good. I don't like hot pickups that much. It just doesn't work for me. I thought about switching out the pickups, but I thought, you know, I'm just gonna put this away and call it a bad lesson. And then I got a Robot SG on layaway because I play slide, and I always hate stopping the show to switch out guitars, and it's just a little bit clunky to do so. And I obviously, you know, it's one of the rules of playing. You try to not play two songs in the same key. So, you know, when you're holding the slide open tune guitar, typically you're going to be playing in the key that the guitar is tuned at. So, you know, you're going to be doing 3 songs in a row in D, or switch out the guitar. And so with the Robot guitar, the idea is, and I've played that again at the shop quite a bit, and is that you just pull up the one of the knobs and change the tuning. It cuts itself off from the amp about 90 degrees, or 90% of the power to the amp. Change the tuning, talk to the audience for a few seconds while you're doing that, and then you come back and you've got either straight tuning or another tuning, another open tune. So that's what I'm looking for. Those are on sale now for $1,400. If I can get $1,400 out of this, which I think I ought to be able to get, then I'll be happy. I'm happy enough with it. I think, you know, it's a shame that they haven't, what they're calling open D is not an open E drop to D, it's an open D, which I don't know how to play it. So You know, I'm either going to have to learn to play in that, or I'm going to have to do something with it. Now it has one custom tuning, but the custom tuning I would like is an open D that runs root fifth, root third, and so I don't want to put a straight standard stock open tuning D into that custom tuning slot. I think once I get the guitar, I'm going to write to the folks at Gibson, and surely there's a way to re-engineer the computer that's doing the tuning to get rid of the open D that they've got designed into it and put in another different open D tuning. It just can't be that. Well, if they've got a custom tuning, surely they can re-engineer one of the set tunings.
Right.
Because I don't need an open E tuning. I mean, yes, I do, but that's a hell of a lot of strain on the neck. Just as soon have it be an open E slashed down to a D, where you don't have so much neck strain.
Plus you have the SG headstock with those giant tuners on it, which is just
I could just asking for it to snap. Anyway,
all right.
This is my dream guitar that didn't work out so well.